Hello, welcome to Food Immerse, a channel where we not only teach you how to cook delicious dishes, but immerse ourselves in the history, culture, science, and beauty of food. I'm Lorraine, and I'm so excited for you to join me on this journey, exploring different cuisines, ingredients, and cooking techniques. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single delicious episode. Potato leek soup. Our slow soup series starts with a simple peasant soup, potato leek. You won't believe how much flavor you can develop with just 4 ingredients: potatoes, leeks, butter, and optional milk or cream, and of course salt and pepper. The tricks are to slowly sweat the leeks and potatoes in butter, then slowly simmer in water until the potatoes are falling apart. I will teach you the best way to clean leeks, which are typically filled with dirt due to how they grow. If you haven't made a lot of soups from scratch, this is a great one to start with. Easy and inexpensive to make and can be made beginning to end in about 90 minutes. Let's get cooking. To make potato leek soup, you will need 3 large or 6 small leeks, 1.5 pounds thin-skinned boiling potatoes, such as Yukon Gold, red, or new potatoes, scrubbed well, 2 tablespoons butter, 7 cups of water, salt and freshly ground black pepper, whole milk half and half or cream, all optional. It's at chef's discretion. We use about 1/4 cup. Optional garnishes include lemon wedge, chopped chives, fried onions, or crispy bacon bits. The special equipment that you will need for potato leek soup are a large Dutch oven. A Dutch oven is a large cast iron cooking pot with a fitted lid, with either an enameled or seasoned nonstick surface. If you don't have a Dutch oven, any large pot with a good lid will work. Optional equipment includes either an immersion or standing blender, depending on how refined you would like to make the soup. To keep it rustic, we just use a wooden spoon to smash up some of the cooked potatoes and thicken the soup. To get a medium smoothness to the soup, an immersion blender can be used to any degree, from slightly to completely pureed. And if you want a really refined soup, you can blend in a standing blender, then strain. In this video, we'll keep it pretty rustic by short use of an immersion blender. Start by cutting the root end off the leeks. We're using large leeks here. Then cut the dark green portion off. Slice the leek in half lengthwise, then in quarters, and then in eighths. Now gather the strips, turn them, and cut across into small dice. Place the diced leeks into a large bowl of water. Repeat with the rest of the leeks. Once you have cut all the leeks, swish them around. This will wash off dirt, which will sink. Set aside while you prep the potatoes. Leaving the skin on, cut the ends off the potato. Inspect the potato for any bad surface spots that may need to be cut out. Cut the potato into quarters lengthwise. Then turn and cut into thin slices. Place Dutch oven over low heat and add the butter. Once butter is melted, add the potatoes. Using a spider, as seen here, or a small strainer, lift the leeks up out of the water and add to the pot. Combine the leeks and potatoes. Cover pot and allow potatoes and leeks to sweat for 10 minutes over low heat. Add 7 cups of water and turn heat to high. Stir in 1½ teaspoons of salt and bring to a boil. Once boiling, turn heat down to a low simmer, partially cover the pot, and simmer until potatoes are falling apart, approximately 35 minutes. I want to show you what I do with the dark green parts of the leeks. You can discard them, but they make a nice addition to stocks and can be frozen. Just wash, dry so they don't get freezer burn, and rough cut into pieces. I clean an empty ice cream container, label it veg trim, and keep it in the freezer to add all kinds of vegetable trim from cooking prep. Since the trim is already cleaned, when you are making stock, you can just add everything in the container directly into your stock pot. It's been 35 minutes and the potatoes should be very soft and falling apart. Use a wooden spoon to smash some of the potatoes up against the side of the pot to give the soup some body. You can leave the soup in this very rustic state, or use an immersion blender to make it a bit creamier. You can take this as far as you like, it's up to you. I like to blend most of the soup while leaving some good chunks of leek and potato. If you want a completely pureed soup, use a standing blender and then put it through a strainer. Add freshly ground black pepper to taste. I like a lot of pepper since this is such a simple soup. If you like this consistency, you don't need to add any milk, half and half, or cream. I do like to add a little whole milk, which is what I'm doing here, just to round out the flavors and to make the soup a little bit richer. Slowly stir in until the consistency looks good to you. I used about a 1/4 cup. Taste for salt and pepper. Add more if needed. I put an extra ½ teaspoon in here. Serve hot. I like to squeeze a little lemon juice into my bowl. You can also garnish with chopped chives, crisp bacon bits, or fried onions. Thank you so much for joining Food Immerse and exploring different cuisines, ingredients, and cooking techniques. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe so you don't miss a single delicious episode. If you make this dish, I would love to hear about it in the comments or shoot me an email. Until next time, cheers to good food.